Alrighty, how's it going, everybody? Chris here, and just about half an hour ago, hold up. Um, about a half hour ago, Kansas City Royals won the World Series, beating the New York Mets 7-2 in 12 innings. And this isn't really to discuss the World Series. This is more to discuss the Kansas City Royals and what they did to get to the World Series, kind of their playoff run. And their team, man, they never gave up. They never gave up. They took advantage of teams' mistakes. They never quit. They kept on going until they were actually done, which never happened. They only played in 2 elimination games in the playoffs. That was Game 4 against Houston and Game 5 against Houston. And, I'm going to be 100% honest here. Kansas City, I don't think they should have been in the World Series when you think about it. Houston, had such a good chance to take the Royals out. I'm going to go take a look at the division series here. Hold on 1 second here. If we look at the Houston game, was Game 6, ended up 9-6. Remember watching this game, it was 6-3 or something, 6-2 or something dumb like that, man. And I thought, oh, for sure, Houston's going to knock them off. This is going to be great for Toronto. And no, okay, so it turns out it's 2-0, and it's 2-1, 2-2, 3-2. And then this is what I remember. George Springer and Kobe Rasmus going back to back. And I'm thinking, okay, 6-2, going to the top of the 8th. Kansas City has 6 outs to go. Houston does, to knock Kansas City out. And you take a look at this. Man, it was something else. I'm going to go to the full 8th inning here and discuss this whole thing, Okay, you look at it. Rio singles. Escobar singles. Zobrist singles. You got bases loaded, no one out. What's going on here, dude? What is going on? I don't know what was going on there. Kane singles. Hosmer singles. Still no out. 6-4. Fielding error. I remember that fielding error. That was costly. That was really, really, really costly. Then a strikeout. Then a walk. Then a ground out. Then a walk. Then a strikeout. And then they got a couple more runs in the 9th. But, man, Houston had them. Houston had them. Had them. The Kansas City Royals. But they couldn't finish them off. Kansas City was resilient. They did not give up. They kept going. And now you take a look at it. They move on. Cueto pitches an amazing game, Game 5. They go to the World Series. The LCS. And we take a look at this. This series was defined by Ryan Goins and the miscue at second base in right field with him and Bautista. You look at it. It all started from there. That was in the 7th inning. Toronto had a 3-0 lead. It all started out with Hosmer. David Price was pitching the game of his life. First pitch to Zobrist. Zobrist pops it up, gets pissed off, throws his bat down. And then it all went downhill from there. Lorenzo Cain comes up. It all had changes. You can't say he's going to single anyways. Everything changed after that. Then it was a single. Then it was a ground out. And here was the big thing. The huge thing. Toronto still could have won this game. This could have changed the whole series. But it was Ned Yost and the Kansas City coaching staff, which made them win this game. And most people don't think of this. But you remember, in that 7th inning, Morales is up. Hosmer is on first base. And what happens is they send the runner, pitch, ground ball to short, and their only play is at first base. That was a tailor-made double play, but since that Hosmer was off on the pitch, I believe that was That was a 2-2 pitch? Or no, that was an 0-1 pitch. That was an 0-1 pitch. Ground ball double play. They send the runner 0-1. That was an easy double play. You got Morales running to first. Hosmer, who runs, he's not a bad runner. But if he's not off on the pitch, that's an easy ground ball. Double play. Ends the inning. It's 3-2. And it goes from there. Toronto could have probably won the game after that. And, I think that was the defining point in that series, was that bottom of the 7th in Game 2, where it really defined that Kansas City makes teams pay for their mistakes, and they don't make mistakes. And that was a defining point. And what a great play by the Kansas City coaching staff to send Eric Hosmer. It was genius. It saved the double play. And you go from there. And then you look at Game 6. Nothing was on Toronto's side in that game. Jeff Nelson, home plate umpire, did them no help at all. And that also defined the series as well. Getting 2 very questionable strike calls on Deontay Navarro and Ben Revere, which could have changed the whole at bat. And Toronto could have actually taken the lead in that inning. But it was not to be. And in the World Series, you look at it, Game 5, KC, 2-0. And Hosmer Matt Harvey brings himself back out, pitching one hell of a game. Comes out, walks Kane. Should have been pulled there. Familia, probably pronounced that wrong, but he could have easily come in, faced Hosmer, maybe got a double play ball or something, but leaves him in, gets an RBI double. Moves to third. Ground ball, goes to first. Lucas Duda catches it, out at 1. Could have made the series go back to Kansas City with a nice throw, but it was not to be. And, you look at that. Once again, they took advantage of someone else's mistakes. He makes a good throw there. Hosmer's dead meat at home plate. And I'm not sitting here talking about the Royals season or the Royals playoff run. I'm here looking forward to Game 6, DeGrom against Cueto. But that's not going to happen. And, it's these mistakes that just kill a ball team. And the Mets had a ton of errors, and it cost them. And like again, the Royals were able to. Once you get down to the bullpen game, the Royals have got you, and they proved that throughout the playoffs. And they I don't know how to say this. They were the best team, but teams had chances to easily put them away. Toronto had a chance to put them away. Houston had a chance to put them away. The Mets had a chance to move this to Game 6. They couldn't do it. Kansas City was relentless. And that defines their team. And hats off to them, They were one hell of a ball team throughout this playoffs. And you know what? They deserve it. They do. They deserve it. Even though teams gave it to them, I think they still deserve it. They were one hell of a ball team. And, I think they're a good team to represent the the MLB as the champions. And we'll look forward to 2016 season. Hoping for my M's to do something. Hopefully they can. Hopefully they can put together a good year. Hoping so, but we'll see how it all plays out. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. That'd be greatly appreciated. And let me know your thoughts. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.